Presbyterian. I was a Presbyterian, which isn't like it's a large sect of Christianity.
But it's somewhere in mid America, right?
Yeah, but most Christians, I think, believe dinosaurs didn't exist, unless it's changed in the past 10 years. I haven't been a Christian.
I don't know. I think it maybe.
But like, I think most of them are taught and believe that dinosaurs don't exist.
I don't think that's like a generally for Christians.
I think it's kind of a general
chapter
thing.
1, like, right?
No.
Dinosaurs never existed.
No, I think it's like a real thing, because here's the thing: if dinosaurs existed, then the Earth would be way older than biblical times, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit into the Bible propaganda.
Well, maybe,
right?
maybe when the Bible was being written, maybe, whatever you believe, whatever you don't. Maybe it was at first it was dinosaurs, and then like, all right, this is fun, and then it was around for a while, and like, all right, this is really fun. It's like, because kids love dinosaurs, right?
But on the seventh day, God created man, and on the first day, He created the universe and the world.
No,
right?
but that's
so it doesn't make sense. When did God create the dinosaurs?
There was the prequel to that. There was
what?
But
the Big Bang happened on the first day.
Do you think? And then what happened in
the Bible? Literally 7 days. There's no time for millions of dinosaurs to exist.
I think he found some time for dinosaurs because he was like playing around for a little bit, and then like, all right, let's start creating something different.
I could see that. It doesn't fit into their whole narrative, I guess. Yeah. Did anybody else learn that? Like, I swear I'm not like one of the few that like, like I know I was like a part of a group of people that didn't believe dinosaurs existed. No way, LL. Maybe with this stuff. Okay, so I'm 31, so there are bones though, but like you just didn't even talk about it in school. You didn't talk about it at all.
I needed to be like in school, teacher, what about bones? And like they would silence you.
See, there we go. I knew some wacky Christians who said the same thing. Yeah, it's like a Christian thing.
But it's not like a generally for a whole like.
Was I in like a crazy sect of Christianity? Is Presbyterian
no, I mean,
like
there's
weird?
There's a lot of different folders to the religion. I think there's different folders.
Well, when I was in Catholic school growing up, I was super into dinosaurs. Well, you were in a cult.
And that sounds
Wait,
false.
was I in a cult?
Religious History 101.
Oh my God.
No, I guess there was just that fundamentalism. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. No, but I was like in a group of a bunch of people. That's now everything totally makes sense.
Did you like angrily discuss after school? I'm sick and tired of all these like dinosaur believers.
So I used to go up to my friends that were in Christian school and I'd cry to them up until the age of 14 and be like, I'm so sad you're not going to get saved. Yeah. Okay. Like one time, it's actually funny because there's a movie that came out and someone did it in the movie. But one time I threw a Bible at my girlfriend because I was like, get saved, bitch. And I was like crying in tears. And she was trying to tell me like, no, she didn't want to get saved. And I was like crying about it. So I threw the Bible at her and was like, read it. Yeah, I used to go around to my friends. Like you can ask my friend Ashley, who often comes in here a lot. But I used to go around to people and try and save them. Just not even in school, not in people I didn't know. But then I also would just be really upset on a daily basis about people around me that wouldn't have like the word of God and wouldn't be saved. And I'd often preach it to them and be like if you don't, this is the way. Like I want to see you when I die.
And when did that end? When did that for you end?
When I was 14, I realized my mom was a drug addict, and I started having a different perception of the world.
All right. And was she of any sort of religion?
No, she was not religious at all. It was a lot of the foster cares I was in that were religious. I also spent some time with Amish.
Oh, that's
so like they're
you spent time with Amish.
Yeah, so I like stayed in Amish homes a few times. A bunch of times actually over a couple of years.
Okay.
So they're highly religious, right? So I think I'm from like Quaker, Pennsylvania. So like maybe I guess maybe I am like a part of I don't know.
You've seen all kinds of different chapters of that universe.
Yeah. And then when I was 14, like things just started clicking that I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, this doesn't make sense. And then like I had a really good science teacher in 6th grade. And that's when I was like, got really into science. And she just started pointing things out to me that I was just like, no way. Like, this is bullshit, Right. And I got more involved in sports and just like completely forgot about the Bible. Yeah. I had a really bad experience in a church one time where I threw up in the church because I had food poisoning. And they all like started to like hover around me and they were like, this is good, like the word of God is speaking to her to get it out, and I just wanted to leave because I was like 12 and I was sick, but they were all like, no, this is like God. And that kind of was like a pivotal moment in my life where I was like, this is kind of wacky, like I literally have food poisoning right now.
That's interesting. I've read somewhere that the majority of any form of atheism is also very often related to some sort of a very strong experience.
Yeah.
Related to whatever the church or the faith system that
really
atheistic about. Because there's something that may have caused you harm somewhere in the past that you've assigned a memory to it to do with the faith because it was in the church in your case, and then you kind of go very opposite direction.
That's crazy. That would make sense. That would totally make sense. Hello, what's up, Batman Whole Laughs? Someone gave me 5 shots of rum and they made me feel like I didn't just prevent a crime. Wait, what, cutesy? You feel me? Oh, okay. I think all religions fluid. They all have a basic similar principles. No, they do. And I never like talk bad about my past religion. I would never talk bad about anybody that believes in God or Buddha or anything like that. Because I think now as an adult, religion is more a therapy session. And however, like you feel guided or get that therapeutic release or mental release is good for you.
I suppose there's place for whatever helps you have a better relationship with yourself and with the outside world.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't hurt anyone outside you, if it's religion, if it's therapy, if it's a combination of things, I think it's a good thing.
I can tell you in the past 3 months since God Dog died, I've definitely leaned into the belief of God more. And I think it's also out of an act of desperation because I want to believe that I'm going to see him so much that I've leaned into it more than not believing it right now at this current stage of my life.
So whatever, like, that's very interesting.
Because I want to see him and I just don't believe that I would experience such a great relationship to have God. Like,
that's interesting. I've heard this.
Rip it away and never let me have it again.
That at the end of the day, no matter how non-believing we are, there are moments in life that we kind of start doing spiritual negotiating. Like in this case, like all of a sudden you're like, well, maybe just so you could see, your friend, your animal.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that we might be not against it, not have it, but at some point of life it kind of affects us still.
I've studied many faiths too, and I've been and practice Shinto in Japan. It's a crazy feeling, and a bit of Nigerian Buddhism. Wow. Having a relationship with Jesus is the right way, is the way, not religion. All right, I won't disprove that. It's a comfort blanket. I can see that as well.
But I guess maybe. But it's nice to feel nice, I guess.
Yeah. It's good to have with like atheism and the idea of not having a higher power, like what is there? Just existing. But like life is an amazing thing and existing is amazing, right? But at the same time, like